Hi folks, Backyard Barbecuer here. Today we're going to make chicken roulades. But as you can see, I have my better looking stand-in to do the camera work for me. So we're going to let him take over and get the show started. Okay, we're going to start off with a nice split chicken breast. I buy bone in, skin on, only because it's a little bit cheaper. I buy these for 99 cents a pound. If I buy them already done, they're about 3 something a pound. So the first thing we want to do is we're just going to take and peel this skin a little bit here on this corner, right here, and then turn it over, and we're going to take these bones out. We just take a nice sharp boning knife and we just cut right down next to that bone. Set it down into the joint right there. And just keep doing this. And that whole bone will come right out. We're just going to take and pop that joint right there and cut right around it. And we're going to take that out. Put that over there. Now, you may notice here, but I've already taken and washed these off and everything because we want to keep our area clean, because we definitely don't want any cross-contamination. Now we'll just peel the rest of that skin off of there and we'll trim out this little excess on the end because we don't want all that extra fat in this. Now we're going to turn this over, and right here you're going to see a point and a leader. And we just want to take our fingers real gently and pull that off. And then cut it right here. Now that's a chicken tender. It comes off the inside of there. We're going to put those on another plate in a little bit for some other use. Now we just want to gently trim everything up real nice and neat on this, because we don't want any leaders or this little trailer bone right here. Then we want to cut off the excess cartilage that's going to be left on the tip of this breast right here. We just trim this off like this. Now, we have a nice, neat, boneless, skinless chicken breast that we're going to use. Okay, now we've got our chicken breast. We've cleaned our area up. Got out our little pounder. We're going to use a 1 gallon Ziploc bag. I found these work about the best for pounding these out. What we're going to do is we're going to take our breast and we're going to put it inside the Ziploc bag. This way it doesn't tear up and doesn't get all over everything and stick to everything. Now we're going to take our pounder and we're just going to pound this out until it's a nice big flat thin piece of chicken. Now that we've pounded that out and taken it out of the bag, this is what you're going to end up with. Nice big thin fillet of chicken. Okay, now that we've got our nice chicken breast pounded out flat, we've taken and put a little bit of kosher salt and cracked black pepper on it. So now we're going to start making the roulade. First we put a nice piece of aged provolone cheese, just like that on the back. Now these we're going to make with roasted red pepper, because that's what Pam really likes. But these are really good if you do them with cheese and a slice of ham in there too. Or pineapple. Makes a real sweet flavor in the meat. Now that we've got this put together like this, we're just going to start rolling it from this end. Very gently, and try to keep that roll just as tight as you can as you're rolling it. Don't worry if it looks like it's tearing a little bit. That's because it's so thin. Now when you get to about here, we want to fold these edges and ends in just like this. Just a little bit on each side, like so. What this will do is keep that cheese from running all over the place later on when you're cooking it. And we're just going to roll this up gently. Try to keep it as tight as you can. There we go. There's our roll. Okay, now that we've got our chicken breast rolled up, I like to take and put a little bit of seasoning on there right now. I use a homemade spice rub that I make. Hoochie Mama works good at this point. So now that we've got that all ready, what we're going to do is we're going to start off with some bacon. And we're just going to start it on this end like this. And then we're going to wrap this all the way around this chicken breast. Just like that. We're just going to keep going until we got that whole breast covered in that bacon. Just like that. We just overlap the edges a little bit and just pull that around there like so till we get this whole chicken covered. Now what that's going to do is add a great flavor to this when it comes off the smoker. Now we've got that ready, just like that. Everything's all ready to go. Now that this is all finished and we've put another light coating of seasoning on top of that bacon, these are ready to go either in the smoker, as I'm going to do, or you could grill these in direct on your grill. Okay, the mini UDS is up to temp, so it's time to put on the chicken rolls and tenders. Now we're going to put these in here, and we're going to be smoking this at pretty close to about 275 to 300 degrees. And we're using pecan and applewood for the smoke. Okay, we checked these a few minutes ago, so everything should be ready to come off now. So we're going to take these off now. Oh, aren't they pretty? We're going to take them inside and let them rest while we get the rest of our dinner put together. Okay, everything's out of the smoker and it's had time to rest for a couple minutes. We got our sides on the plate. We got some green beans, some scalloped potatoes, some pickled beets. So now we're going to put on the main dish. We're going to take and add a little chicken tender right there. Now we're going to take this and we're going to cut this right down the middle. Oh, look at there. Look at all that cheese in there. Oh, doesn't that look good?